Welcome back to Essence TV. I'm Kari, Seeley, chatting today with Dr. Judy Ford, talking about healthy ageing. Is it good choices or is it just darn good luck? Well, Judy has some very interesting things to share, including talking about her book Glow, G-L-O-W. Judy, we got through G for genes and L for lifestyle. We kind of cut that one off pretty quickly, didn't we, the lifestyle issue?
We did. There is more we could talk about in lifestyle. Or we could sort of go on to O and W and maybe talk about more lifestyle things later, whatever you like.
O is wonderful because it's just a great word.
Yeah, okay. Well, O, omnivorousness. We know that we're omnivores when we look at our teeth, because if we were carnivores, we would just have sort of sharp teeth for tearing away at meat. And if we just had molars, we would be only supposed to be vegetarians. So our teeth tell us that we're really supposed to be omnivores and eat some of meat and some of vegetables. And so our bodies are generally designed to do that. But I think that there's quite a lot of good information to show that the Japanese and perhaps the Mediterraneans in their original diets really did live longer and healthier lives. So it's interesting to try and work out what are the elements of that. Certainly in the Japanese diet, one of the elements is eating from a very wide variety of foods. And so I think that especially today with different sort of farming techniques, if we eat from a wide variety of foods, we both spread out toxins and we're also likely to get the range of nutrients we need. So we should try and eat some meat, quite a lot of fish, nuts, and lentil-y type of beany type of things, and then a huge amount of green vegetables. So green and coloured vegetables are the things I think that we are hearing this as a general health message, but I think more and more, you go to a restaurant, sometimes there isn't even any vegetables served with the meal. And, if you buy a salad, you'll obviously, often get a decent amount. But there's the tendency to have a whole lot of chips, which, is just carbohydrate. Nothing wrong with a little bit of potato. In fact, it's a very nutritious vegetable. But chips, a lot of fat and a lot of carbohydrate. So really, the potato type of carbohydrate part of the meal, if it's going to be there at all, should be very small. The protein should be about hand size, and the rest of the plate should be green and coloured vegetables. To give you an idea of the size.
Yeah, I've heard it said that you should be trying to eat food as close to its original state.
Yes,
as possible.
As close to its original state and seasonal foods, so that there really does seem to be a relationship between where foods are grown and the time of the year and what you need. So there does seem to be an adaptive thing there.
See, when I was a kid growing up, there was apple season and there was banana season and those sorts of things, apricot season, but now you see all of those foods available, even in a fresh fruit. You go to a greengrocer, they're available the whole year round.
They are, and that's really not the way it should be. So yes, ideally, really have locally grown things that have been grown, within 100 kilometres of where you live.
And in fact, that's a selling point of a number of restaurants these days, is the 100-mile menu that's within 100 miles of the venue of that restaurant. Judy, moving on to the W of Glow.
W, yes, water. Now look, people of all ages suffer from dehydration, and there are a lot of illnesses that are classical sort of dehydration. A very common one is sinus problems. So most people who have sinus problems are either not drinking enough or their membranes are drying out from too dry an environment. So it's a case of sort of sniffing the salt water up the nose to clear the sinuses, and then drinking lots of water. Most kidney disease, apart from infection, but kidney stones and kidney problems are dehydration. But in older people, often older people are worried about drinking too much because they're frightened that they might lose lose control of their bladders. But in actual fact, it's not drinking enough that doesn't give the bladder enough exercise. So the thinking needs to be reversed, and that is you need to drink a lot of water, sort of average about 2 litres a day, spread out through the day. No, you can't get it all at once in the morning and in case you forget. No, it needs to be had throughout the day. It needs to be good quality water. And if you do that, you're going to enhance your immune system. It decreases the viscosity of your blood, and the little cells can swim around so much better. And you will be healthier, happier, your eyesight will be better, your skin will be better, and life will be better just if you drink lots of water.
So you really glow. And
yes.
it's interesting too, we were chatting about the idea of water for those who are ageing, because in an old folks home, and apparently this happens quite a lot, some people are demonstrating onset of dementia, where in actual fact the problem is not neural, it's simply hydration.
Absolutely. And look, the other thing I didn't mention when I was talking about food was oil. Lots of olive oil, classic thing of the Mediterranean diet, and it really, really is important. So lots of green salad vegetables spread with olive oil and a good quality vinegar.
Oh, sounds
excellent.
Lovely. Yes, yeah,
very
nice.
good
A
for
little
you.
bit of balsamic or something.
Balsamic is great.
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah. It's good to have a little bit of bitter too, and a bit of sort of watercress or whatever you like with it.
Bit of rocket.
Yeah, rocket.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go. Nice.
yeah,
We'll
yeah.
exchange recipes.
Yeah.
Judy, you also mentioned that if you spread your food broadly and eat from all the food groups, you also spread your exposure to toxins, like reduce maybe, mitigate some of the exposure to toxins?
Yes, I did. I'm very concerned about toxins, and I am very pleased that the organic movement is there. Although I must say I don't always eat organic food. I'm trying to grow my own veggies at the moment. That's and I'm very proud of myself because I'm actually succeeding. Yes. So that's very exciting. I don't know how I'll go over summer, but over winter with lots of rain, it's really excellent.
When we come back, we're going to go to a bit of a break, but I want to talk more about the issue of toxins for us and the impact that it has on our cells, on our genes, and how it impacts us with ageing.
Certainly.
When we come back, more with Dr. Judy Ford. Hope you can stick with us on Essence TV.